Hello and welcome once again to End All Wars. So, of course, we are continuing. I do apologise if you guys are kind of getting, like, a little bit sick of this, like, overload of to End All Wars. But basically, as I'm using the brand new microphone, I'm trying to, basically find what is a good level of sound. And what works for everybody. So, hopefully, it's just basically a test for me. And plus, I'm enjoying the game, and people seem to enjoy watching, so it's okay for now. Right then, so we are besieging Lyon, which should fall fairly soon. Yeah. And we force here of regulars. So, about 10,000, 12,000 men. Hardly anything worth caring about. We do have these fortresses down here now. Whether I need to even bother taking these, I don't believe so. They're not really important. Nice would be... Oh, Marseille would be a very valuable objective. Which is very interesting. And I could make that. But of course, we do need to focus on the north, like, i.e. Paris. Also, going back to this, we're fighting for Belgium and we're now fighting for the Netherlands. Which, in all likelihood, we're never going to really get them. It would have been nice, but okay. We'll face Fats. And instead, we'll try and bring Persia into the war. They are aligned to us by an extra 10%, so that's quite nice. It's a good head start. Italy, however, is going to be interesting, as they're very likely to turn on us. Yeah. I really don't want them to. It will be a very interesting challenge. I mean, yeah, that will be another million plus men or something to fight. And I really don't want to. But the issue is if I stop influencing them now, they will fall faster to the Entente, so I'm kind of hoping for a miracle right now. I wonder if we have any options that are locked or unlocked who could potentially help us. Well, Britain could potentially have some kind of revolution fairly soon. We'll have to see. And we still have the Russian Revolution to try and bring about, so hopefully we can do that one. Oh dear. So, 21st of November 1916. So, in 1916 in November, we will lose 10 morale, which is pretty shitty for us. That's really shitty. And it lowers the alignment of the Austro-Hungarian nation, well, empire. So, yeah, there's a lot of shitty things to come for us, unfortunately, but that's war. War never changes. Okay. I believe I had my moves more or less mapped out, which is quite nice, actually. Yes, we are trying to push them out in Galicia. We almost... Well, we're trying to complete the destruction of the Russian Baltic fleet, which is nice. Appears the French have a lead over here for some reason. But with the total failure of the British and French attacks at the Dardanelles, that's quite nice. That frees Turkey up, well, the Ottoman Empire up. We're just waiting for Bulgaria to enter the war, and then basically we can move all these troops into Serbia, destroy Serbia, up into Russia, or maybe along the border here to potentially prepare for the Italian entry into the war. Hopefully that won't happen, as I don't really want to face the Italians. That will definitely be interesting. So in these turns, I need to move fast. I need to take objectives. I have to bring something decisive into this war, and I think that will begin with taking Lyon. We can take Lyon, go here, try and... Well, the problem with this place is it has a garrison, which kind of sucks. Yeah. I mean, let's see. How long would it take us to reach Paris? 142 days. Okay. By train, still 142 days as we can't access the railway. So, quite a number of turns anyway, and that would be suicide to basically march all that way with no supply stations or anything like that. So that would be absolute craziness. Right. Once we take Belfort, which I'm hoping will be done soon, then we can see what we can do potentially. I need to basically resupply these munitions, which is quite irritating as I don't want to risk them being captured. So I haven't been able to circulate a few of them. Okay. So the Serbian force here is welcome to stay there. The Romanian force will stay here as a blocking measure. And yes, okay. Right then. I shall just have a quick cursory glance around the wall front, and everything seems to be okay. More or less. How are we going in Mesopotamia? Well, not Mesopotamia. Armenia, Turkey, you know what I mean. Well, the Turks don't seem too eager to advance anymore, which is quite nice. What I'll probably do in the future is I'll build more more supply wagons, supply trains, and then perhaps we could mount some kind of offensive into the Caucasus. Who knows? There is some nice victory points here, and that would definitely help bring down Russia. I mean, what is this? Cars, Batum, Tbilisi. I don't know how you say it. Tbilisi. I don't know. Tbilisi. I really don't know how you pronounce it. Baku as well would be quite nice. So there's a lot of objectives to be taken over there. Our main objective right now is to take Warsaw. Warsaw, Brest-Litovsk. These forts maybe, it depends. Well, actually only this one is counted as an objective. So in all honesty, I could just circumnavigate these fortresses and just, yeah, that's it. We don't need them. And we can avoid them, so yes. Right then, so I'm going to go ahead and end the turn. I am in need of a microphone stand, Mijiga. That would be quite nice. Okay. I have no idea if you can hear the music. From the experience I've had with every bloody time I've ever said that, that's probably a no. Probably you can't hear it. And that's very irritating, because I don't know why. So perhaps in the future I might just have to, I don't know, maybe take one of the soundtracks or something like that, just put it into the recording every now and then or something. Or into the post-production, who knows. My post-production is very lazy, I don't do too much. Mostly because if I spend an hour on everything I do, then it will take a long-ass time. And yeah, I don't usually have that much time for this sort of thing. Usually it's about an hour or two for the recording, and then, yeah, there is a couple hours for the processing, etc. Alright then. I'm hoping that we can take Belfort this turn. That would be bloody nice. We do have further reinforcements to the south of Belfort. Hopefully they will be able to provide assistance. And with the combined armies in the area, we should be able to ensure the fall of Belfort. Bloody Belfort. Our commander in the south of Lyon is still not activated, which is incredibly annoying. The activation of the commanders really gets me. Okay, we still have the large amount of French in the north. Very large amount of French in the north. I'm hoping we'll be able to hold them, but I'm nervous about that. I'm nervous. Okay, we're seeing quite a few new Russian armies. Okay. Are we going to see... Oh, no. I was hoping for a fleet battle then. Ah, there's the British Navy, or at least part of it. Yeah, the British have just been able to commit so many troops to France now, which is a shame. I probably should have been a little bit more aggressive during the opening phases of the war, but honestly, it's prudent to be somewhat cautious. I mean, we are facing huge numbers of French, absolutely huge numbers of Entente forces. And you can see from the amount of battles that we've had and the amount of losses that we've had that these battles aren't going to end anytime soon. Ow. Basically. Yeah, these are some very large Russian armies moving in. I'm not too sure what the event is for the Russian Tsar to take command of the armies. I'm really not sure what I need to do to bring about that chain of events. But if I could do that as quickly as possible, that would be good. We'd be able to bring about revolution in Russia. I imagine that we need to advance a certain distance. Okay, so this is the attack on Belfort, or is this the defense of Belfort? I can't tell because the game doesn't really tell. We'll hope... Oh! Quite a number of men in there. Hopefully they won't be reinforced. Hopefully I will be reinforced. Surely. Oh, thank God for that one. Okay, I don't know how they're getting these men into Belfort. I really do not know how these men are still there. I'm impressed. I mean... oh my. They must have been under siege for at least a year or a few months at the very least. Okay, victory. I mean, we have colonial troops here. I need them the fuck out. Okay, nice little victory here. Okay, that's a victory at Palestine. Oh, sweet. Nice little victory. Hmm. Okay. Oh, that's good then. It's kind of a little worried there. Take a lot of unnecessary casualties. Oh man, wipe them out. There we go. Interesting. Go Romania. Okay. We do need to bring about the Russian downfall, absolutely. I mean, We need them out. We absolutely need them out of the war. So I can concentrate on the Western Entente. Bloody Swiss. I can't believe the amount of Swiss forces are still around. I don't know how they're still in the war, but they are somehow. Are we going to see this force destroyed? I'm still impressed by how easily Somoso fell. I mean, it didn't really put up any fight at all, and it's a very valuable location. Oh good, we wiped them out, basically. Fantastic. Very good, very good. And I believe we may have captured the supply trains as well, so that's a fantastic little thing. Right, so that's a very large French force there, or French-led force. Looks as though the Entente forces are pulling back slightly, which is actually going to be fantastic for me. I imagine that's because they're trying to deal with my force in the south, but we shall see, we shall see. Okay, so let's see what the positions are. Right, so our national morale has increased to 91, which is fantastic. We're getting up there once again. The Eastern Entente is at 77, the Western Entente is at 88. Yeah, they're really fairly weak right now. They have a lot of men, but they are dying. Right, we've lost 1,200,000, which is a damn shame. Damn shame. I can't help but feel some respect for the amount of men in here that somehow have fucking resisted me the entire bloody arse time. Okay, these two armies combined and I didn't really want that, so that's kind of annoying. Okay. Indeed. Okay. We should probably swap the commanders then. There we go. Can we give you any supplies? Apparently we don't have supplies, which is interesting. And fairly scary. Oh my god, you're activated. Fantastic. Okay, we'll have you assault Lyon. I want Lyon, I want it now. Okay. We do need to ensure the survivability of our supply route and our route of, well, entry and escape from France. Dun 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 dun. Right, we have two armies here, don't we? They are very well dug in. Okay. There we go. Right, so the concentration of French troops in the north seems to be alleviated somewhat, unless there's quite a few here. I don't know why there's so many of these here. I could definitely do with moving these supply wagons where they are actually needed. Down here. 12 days, they will make it in a turn. Fantastic. I'm still pretty damn sure I was building some super, like, heavy artillery somewhere. I'll find out one day. Okay, well, we do have some super, well, heavy artillery being built here in Berlin. Okie dokie. Right, so there's quite a few men in Warsaw. Okay, I think we should basically just try and clean these guys up. That's confusing. Very confusing. 24 days. Okay. I really don't know where you were going. But I don't want you going wherever that is. Okay, so we are seeing quite a few Russian forces deployed down here. I'm somewhat confused. I'm sure that somehow, at the end of some of these turns or something like that, maybe when I load it up, that maybe some of these movement orders are just, like, kind of screwed up or something, because I'm sure I'm not doing these movement orders. They don't seem like something I would do intentionally. Right, we sent that to be held. Okay, fair enough. We'll send this force down here, just take a few towns and etc., just to kind of screw with them a little bit. Okay. If we destroy the rails here, then we can disrupt the Russian reinforcements. Okay. So let's see Belgrade in Central Power hands. Well, Central Power hands. Okay. We'll spread the men out a little bit. Just supplies here. Okay. Actually, in all honesty, I might as well send the forces up. Right, how are we looking with the Bulgarians? Get in there, slowly but surely. I was hoping to have them quite a little... Well, quite a while ago, but doesn't seem so. Ah! Right. Interesting. So the Tsar is in control of the Russian forces. Now that is interesting. Now, let's see. Rasputin. A Zarte's command event must have occurred. Each turn Rasputin is active, there's a 25% chance of... Right. This is locked as of yet. But that's interesting. We also have the Eastern Rising to come soon. Okay. Kornilov. Right, so it does seem excuse me. It does seem as though the Tsar is definitely in command. Tsar as Commander-in-Chief. That's interesting. So maybe this has only just occurred this turn, so we'll not see the benefits or options until the next turn. I'm not happy about that. They're gonna turn on me, I know they are, and that's really irritating. Britain is very, very in the shit, as they have a lot of rebels, which is extremely interesting. I'm not too sure what's caused their rebel sentiment to be so damn high. Okay. This still holds out amazingly. Apparently there's only munitions here now. I would like to take advantage of that if that is true. If that is true, then that will definitely be really big. I don't see any Japanese fleets around here, unless they're probably anchored into port. But that's interesting. If the Japanese are lazy enough or callous enough to leave munitions, like very valuable pieces of equipment out, then I will take them. Right. Ah, supply wagons. Courtesy of Russia. Right, you can stay here and repair the rails. This army here is now free to move. Okay. What to do, what to do, where to send this army? Where to send them? Indeed. Hmm. 6 days, okay. Right, we could go for Brest-Litovsk, that would be quite nice. It's fairly undefended by the looks, and it's fairly close by. So I think we'll go for the, well, we'll go for the objective, we'll go for Brest-Litovsk. We could be there in 33 days. If we go that way, he saves a day. If he goes this way, we will enter, well, we'll go that way, it's only a day, and I might as well be closer to Allied forces. I don't have any, friendly forces there. If there's only cavalry here, this force should be able to deal with them. Interesting. There we go. So of course we're going to need more troops. Okay. Okay. Bulgaria, I need you to enter the war.